Good morning, guys. Back in the watermelon patch, I guess probably for one of the final times. It's August the 30th. We had a little cool down, but that's not serious because it's still summer. I've pulled out the scallybarks now. I don't know if you remember those things over there. And I weighed them. There's two big ones. You can see they're vacant premises now. Okay, so those weighed respectively 24.9 pounds and the other one weighed 31.2 pounds. So that's where that was. And those, we took a whole bunch out there in the corner. So I've taken 5 and I've given, I think, 4 away. So we got one 25 pounder that we've been working on inside the house, and that thing there is very tasty. It's if you grow the scallybark at home, guys, if you're looking for a flavorful watermelon, that's the one to grow for sure. Tastes like cotton candy. It's really, really sweet. And the kids love it. So what can I tell you? So we're just going to go around the other side of the garden. I'm going to show you some new melons that popped up. Probably won't come to fruition. But you can see these moon and stars here. They will. And in fact, this one is almost ready. But I have 2 that are. And we come around to this side of the garden and we see we have a late scallybark. With any luck, we're gonna let her go as long as we can and see how it tastes. And I'm gonna give you a critique about what happens to watermelon when you harvest them after you get some nights that start to drop below 10 degrees Celsius, and that changes the flavor. And I'll explain that later. Okay, and you can see the other melons here, the Shoshansky's. They're all harvested. Yeah, I made a mistake this year by putting this broadleaf melon in with the more narrow leaf. Look at that one. Oh, what a beast. What a beast. Well, that one's ready, and that's coming to school with me. That one's probably about a 20 pounder. Oh, yeah. So in the garden, I had thrown in a Shoshansky cob melon. That's the same one as this one here. And I went in there a couple of days ago and I took out arms full of fruit. Arms full. And I gave them all away. Because it's not a melon that I particularly care for. So I'm not going to grow it again next year. It's a granular, kind of like a pear texture. It's sweet. It's got a nice flavor. It's mild. But it's just not something I want. Oh yeah, I just wanted to tell you. And one last thing before I go, I think there might even be a mystery melon in there. I think there's a watermelon in there, guys. They just pop out of nowhere. You don't see them, and all of a sudden you're clearing the brush, and whoa, hey, I didn't see that one before. And look at these vines, guys. And I got a late one here. Now, I don't think there's much chance of this sucker being ready, but we're going to have a little fun. We're going to let it go, see what happens. It's a scallybark, and it's like August the 30th, so I don't think it's going to ripen. Not here in this climate anyway, not in Canada. So I'm going to let you guys go for now. I'll keep you updated a little bit on watermelon, but pretty much it's done. When you get to Labor Day up here in Canada, the weather can change quickly, or you can have a beautiful September, or you can have a really cold, wet, awful September. Alright, Rob out, and thank you for stopping by and following me along the watermelon garden. I'll give you a lowdown on the hoedown and how I did it over the winter time, because I'm terribly disorganized and I have to organize my thoughts to get them on a video. Okay, thanks everybody. Bye.